So, yes, let's do Sakuya first, because I'm pretty sure he's the full route that we have left. And we'll load from our save where we have the options. And we wish to join the student council to romance Sakuya. And I believe we can fast forward a bit. Our elective day. Now, if I remember correctly, we needed music to romance Sakuya, because he is a burb of refinement. And we'll fast forward through that as well. Okay, now we're up to a new dialogue. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the student council do again? What? Oh god, the volume! Sorry, my housemate's here, and she has Twitch open on her iPad to join in the chat, but the iPad started talking with my voice, and it was very strange for all of us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot that I need to mute the dialogue.
That's cool. Anyway, let's figure out what the student council does. We skip the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go! His music is so refined. This looks like a CEO's office! Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Oh, everyone's waving to you.
Yeah, I just had to wait.
Cool. Hi, Sakuya. So, you had this done? This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig! Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you, dumb Japanese? Easy there, Sakuya. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. Except I'm not allowed to do the French voice, as was ratified about a fortnight, 3 weeks ago. Really hard to hear the game music? Okay, I'll turn that up for you guys. I had it really low because of the PlayStation. How's that? A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. Ash, you take it easy. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the... ... Stop begging me for no French. Okay, I will turn the music up even further. That's at 100%. Let me see if I can muck around with the volume slider. Oh,
Please don't
that's
need
also
Sakuya,
really low.
apparently. Alright, where's French?
Okay. And yes, we're going to be vice president. It's cool. You wish to be my right wing? Ha ha! You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. Okay, you guys speaking to me in French does not make me want to do the French voice less. And so I became vice president of the student council. That's really... Could you just turn down the volume knob on the speaker for me? A little bit more. Thanks. Sitting at home is so relaxing in my cave. I think we can probably skip this. Yep, it's just the hike. Yes, we gotta talk to our hoped-for boyfriend. Unacceptable. In a temper. As usual, why do we want to date this bird? This doesn't seem like a good life choice. Except, he's French and he's rich. Yep, okay, now I know why we want to date the bird. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. I see you guys slamming my dating abilities. It's true. You guys are right to do so. I'm sorry. No, for fun! You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here, don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me because he's now afraid of me. As he should be, considering that we eat our boyfriends. Or both. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. I'm worried in so many ways about our human protagonist dating pigeons, but not the least of which is the age difference. Like, it was touched on with Ryota, but like, a bit creepy, yo. Beyond the fact that you're dating a bird. Anyway, today's an elective day, we will go to music again. Today is a music history lesson. Oh, it's this one. So much thinking outside the box, I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what most art is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Thank you for interrupting that. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? This romance is off to a great start. But at least we're getting more charismatic. Now, I believe this is the sports festival. We'll fast forward to the cheerleading display. And we need to be a cheerleader with Sakuya. Because nobody else is gonna, except the people he pays. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. Yeah. But anything worth doing is worth overdoing. I'm pretty sure that's how the saying goes. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, which definitely still exists in this post-apocalyptic nightmare of a world. You're here! You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a Le Bel. Sir, preparations are complete, sir! Your orders, sir! Very well. Begin. And so, the band began to play. This music is also glorious. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the cymbals, as we established I was good at in music class. Although I think it's a music class in the future. One wrong slip, and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground! How old are we supposed to be? Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the Le Bel style? I guess we'll find out as we get closer to Sakuya. And the midterm exam, I'm guessing that we're not doing very well. Yep, we did badly. I'm sorry, Teacher Bird. We're not going to get better. Okay, it's summer. Okay, we're just talking about Brian now. We can skip all this as we have seen it before. Better hurry back to class. Okay. Okay, oh, this is the fight. We'll stop it here. Yeah, no, we sided with Oko-san during the Oko-san route, obviously. Yep. Pudding, Sakuya's, gonna stick by his word, and doesn't want Oko-san to speak to him. Anyway, we will side with Sakuya. As you do in situations like this, you side with the rich person. Okay, Oko-san, settle down. This is a classroom. This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Ash. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, Tosaka. I respect your judgment, because it was in favor of me. And San is defeated. We threw him out the window still? Oh, that's so rude of us. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. Wow, we are really sucking up to Sakuya.
Yep.
Okay. Do any of these have Sakuya? That had Yuya. That had Shu. That had Ryota and Oko-san. Go to the store? Okay. Sakuya is kind of a jerk? Yeah. Don't really need anything, but I'll go to the store. Never really looked around there. And now Sakuya's brother is going to hit on us, because that's how you do in a family of pigeons, I guess. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already? Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. My Yuya, that's... Why not? I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is that how he talks to every girl he meets? Yes. And every boy. And every pigeon of non-specific gender. Oh, okay, so that's how you flirt with him, though. Are we playing them off each other? I think that's a little rude, Yuya. That's sort of loose talk. Like I'm a game or something. You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. Okay, we'll go back to music class again. And it's solos, and Sana's rocking it. Our charisma has increased, completely expectedly. And we've made it to Tanabata. I'm not going to fast forward because I always accidentally fast forward past the wishes. Okay, so who have we got? Oh, that's the Impossible French from Sakuya Le Bel. And Yuya. Yup. Yup. We're just maxing out our charisma this run. And we can fast forward past Hot Teacher. Nope. Fast forward. And we're back to music class. The things we do to win a bird's love. And we're in charge of the timpani. Oh, swim class! All these damp, tight clinging feathers are making my heart race. Oh, hello. I don't think we had Yuya the last time we were here. Yeah, he's hitting on his brother. Okay. Okay. Salutations, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. I just bet you are. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool. We already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami. Yes? Will you be our judge? I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? It's obviously gonna be Sakuya. Well, Sakuya's an aristocrat, and that's a very good reason for him to win a swimming race. So probably him. Haha! Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. That's harsh. I'm sorry, Yuya. You'll be eaten before we actually care, so... Anyway, get set, go. They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... So, who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but... Yuya was a little faster? What? Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak, ow, in frustration. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Well, Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? Well, at least we're helping solve family relations. Even if it's not the relations we want to be solving. Our finals, I'm pretty sure we're failing. Yep, we're failing. I'm sorry, hot teacher bird. The last day. And we have to clean. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard. Arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And the window. Hold on. Are you telling me to do all that by myself? Who else is there? You, bonehead. Maybe I should stand up to him? Yep. Because it'll be funny. Now you guys are shit-talking my taste in birds. Guys, that's so rude. I have perfect taste in birds, as I have exhibited by dating every single bird in this school. Including the murder bird. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the charwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up? That's why I'm giving you orders. No, jeez, that's not what I... Here's a mop. Work. You... What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Murder bird. Birder. I like it. And I tried to put a ring on it, and it failed horrifically. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so, Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I'd thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. It's the jog, which we can fast forward through since we are not interested in Azami at the moment. I think we still have to do one of her endings though. Okay. And I'm pretty sure this is the job, which we are not going to take, because we are too good for menial labor.
Pretty much.
And fast forward again. Okay, summer festival. Let's invite Fancy Bird to partake of the rituals of the common people. Sakuya, over here! You've got nerve to call me out during vacation? I'll call you out anytime, buddy. What is it? Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival, let's go together. I couldn't have put this in a text and, like, prepared him for this moment.
Well,
Festival. What's that? You'll understand when you see it. Come on. This is the most exasperating date I've ever been on. What in the... Shops! Food! Good fun all around! People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. See, Shu took over the preparation and he's very meticulous about it. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? When did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. So legit. Okay, I think this is where we accidentally come to school a day early. And we'll fuck off home because we don't care about anyone except ourselves and possibly Sakuya. Okay. Why does Twitch say there are only 2 people watching the stream? I'm not sure. The Twitch viewer counts are a bit iffy, as is everything about Twitch. Okay, did we have fun over the summer? We sure did. Sakuya does not know what fun is. But we're in our second term. We handed in the ID card that we found. And we will go back to music class. Yes, that's my foot. Let's see. My Twitch chat client thing says 7 people are in here, including me. And we've got our recorder. We're really not very good at keeping track of this recorder. But you know what we are good at? Charisma. Okay. This is new. We'll start looking at some new formulas next time, so try to read ahead, okay? Okay, hot teacher, we definitely will do that. The lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me. Lassitude is not one of the words I would have used to describe the Japanese educational system. You don't like Mr. Nanaki's classes, Sakuya? What do you think? And I'm not just talking about the math. Not only is attendance at the school mandatory, but everything it covers is infantile. It bores me to yawning, like a peasant. Hey, at least Mr. Nanaki won't chew you out for snoozing in class, right? I don't think that's the issue here, Ryota. Look at Oko-san. He conked out as soon as we took attendance. And Oko-san is indeed snoring. Exactly. These pathetic teaching practices destroy the students' motivation and interest. No wonder no birdie takes school seriously. But isn't Mr. Nanaki a big name in science? You know, just all of science? I mean, I'm not really that well informed, but I don't think it's very nice to go around piddling on him, Sakuya. The words this game chooses. We know his capabilities as a teacher quite well, Tosaka. Do you mean to say that we should respect and obey him simply because he is a teacher? No, because he's a hot teacher. nature. His fame is merely on the national level anyway. The only world-renowned professor here would be Dr. Iwamine. Oh no. Sakuya, back away, son. Eh? The doctor is that well known? I never heard about that. And I go to the doctor all the time. And Oko-san is dreaming of pudding. I am surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. Took me a couple goes to say that. Pluralizing ignoramus. Yeah, it's difficult. I'm done. He is a world authority on pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyway, Nanaki does not even come close. Yeah, it gets out of here. I never knew the doctor was that famous. But then, why is he working as the doctor for a high school, even if it is a prestigious one? School festival, maid cafe. We will go look around. Ooh, a haunted house. Isn't 2-4 doing a haunted house? I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a little bit. I think Sakuya is free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along? Obviously. This is the best idea I've ever had in my entire life. Sakuya! Do you need something? You're free today, right? Wanna go look at 2-4's haunted house? Haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners, and for commoners. Hey. How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of a noble bird's job? I'm a manipulative little fuck. I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. What is this madness? My question exactly, Sakuya. I also like how it's framed so the bow is right above his head. That's adorable. A haunted mansion. What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? Thank you for that mental image, Sakuya. No, that would be a ninja mansion. It's down the street a bit. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park, with a ghost theme. Hence, haunted. Please tell me Library is not in there. How foolish. No doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter. So, is this a romance, or are you just trying to shame him into something resembling a person? Joke about, isn't that all romance? Ha. Oh, hey, wait! Oh, he overtook me. What trickery is this? Mate, we told you, it's a haunted house. That's the trickery. I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh, right, you can't see in the dark, can you? Ah! I stepped on something nasty! No, stop! Unhand me! Ah! Sakuya, calm down! No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghosts! Let me go! That was a resounding success, I believe. I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it. I think. Oh, and we just automatically went to music class? We did a solo, and physics is next. Huh? Sakuya is standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakuya? What do you think of the arts, Miss Tosaka? The arts? Where did that come from? Surely one, such as yourself, has an opinion of some kind, you opinionated little human. What do you think of the arts? Well, I'm not really sure it's something I could put into words just like that. Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. Are you saying that the arts are for commoners now, Sakuya? Is that your big angst issue? He does look angst-ridden. I wonder if something happened. Oh no! Does he have a tragic past as well? Don't tell me.
Not gonna tell you. I looked it up, but no. You'll have to experience it.
Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. I can hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. I wonder who it could possibly be. I think I'll, totally just ignore it. I can see somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakuya? Oh no, we caught him doing this incredibly public act of piano playing in a school of many students. How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play with your wingtips. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya. Oh boy. Of course, a noble must be versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art. It sounded wonderful. I don't know how one as bitter as you could make such beautiful music. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry. I'll go now, so don't mind me. Enjoy your angst fest. Tosaka. Huh? What do you love? Why this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess. Protagonist. You're not very good at romancing the fancy bird. Fancy bird does not give a shit about udon. Udon? Truly? Yup. I eat it every day. I see. I see. Thank you. Okay. Bye, Sakuya. And so I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? I love toast in mouth when late for school. Yeah, that sounds about right. Our final. Again. I'm getting better? How did I get wiser? How do you obtain udon as a hunter-gatherer? You hunt and gather it. Oh, winter break, the year's almost over. Ooh, a letter in a fancy envelope. Who's it from? I wonder. The one fancy thing we know. A party? We get to go to a party in this route? I am in. We are holding a Christmas party at the Le Bel mansion on the 24th of this month. You are invited. Be honored. Sakuya Le Bel Shirogane. Yay! I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist, so I hadn't had anything planned. I might as well go, right? I think I'll go to the party. We are here for this. Oh gosh, Christmas carols. This is far too jaunty for Sakuya. What family? We still have not met our own family, this is true. It's been mentioned, but like, why is our family letting us live in a cave? That's my question. But, whoa, it's like a palace! What do you think, Tosaka? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakuya. This whole thing is far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. Stone Age hipsterism? I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year? Don't be foolish. We have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor, foolish comet. Okay. Is he related to Oko-san? That's... Why is Oko-san here? This establishment lacks pudding. Oko, you dog. Why are you here? I never invited you. He just crashed the party looking for pudding? What? Oko-san sensed a feast and came in through the window. But there is no pudding! I wouldn't give any to you even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback! Oko-san's going to go berserk at this rate. I think I should... stop him, definitely. This party is too fancy for him. Oko-san! Inside voice! Well done, Tosaka. Now throw him outside. I've decided to hire you as my family bouncer. And... he's gone. I am grateful to you, Tosaka. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. He really is gonna hire us as the family bouncer. I would hire you as a bodyguard if you ever so desired. I assume that's a good outcome. Oh, New Year and it's raining. So we're not going to the shrine. What happens next? Okay. Fast forward through this. Oh, the beans. Okay. We need the fanciest beans for Sakuya. Those are the fanciest. But surprisingly, we are here for beans. And the racing blend are the fanciest beans. Although the bitter black beans seem very aristocratic to me as well. Okay, we'll go give the beans to Sakuya! I am busy. May I ask you to not waste too much of my time? This will only take a minute, because I don't want to stick around afterwards. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It's a pricey blend of beans. I know you like expensive things. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's legumentines. And what is that? What planet are you from, anyway? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? This comes as a complete surprise. Nobody has ever liked me before. Don't look so disturbed, jeez. I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but... since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yay! Romance! What did you mean by like? Huh? I am asking what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakuya. I'm going to agree with Sakuya here. That was a statement worthy of an Anyway, here. I hope we can continue to get along. Indeed. Sakuya is definitely the worst verb to date, and we're including shu in that statement? Jeez. That is a high bar of horribleness to surpass. Anyway, Sakuya glances at the beans, then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. He did like them, right? No, they were too cheap for him. We should have gone to a better bean boutique. This is true. Where is our money coming from? Is our family sending us money? Cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall, or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. Or I could just get a house. A lot of them seem to be abandoned. They're probably better than a cave. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya! What's wrong? Don't ask for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you. Okay. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. But I wouldn't know, since I'm not an aristocrat. What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. That would have been a very fast decline, to be fair. No, don't take him home. You didn't polish your rocks. If you know what I mean. What happened? I shall not say. Eh? What were you doing wandering around in the wilderness then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then? No. Don't flatter yourself. Should we call your family or something? Has he run away from his family? No. He looks really angry. Listen. Don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya? Tosaka, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school? Last fall? Yes? What about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what I loved, and I said udon. I am a simple hunter-gatherer of simple means. You asked me what I loved. That's right. And you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd have expected from him, of all people. I don't understand, Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few, of the pure bloodline. Ugh. I am ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There is no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place? How did you know that? My amazing hunter-gatherer skills of intuition. It's obvious. It's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of the peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. You've got some weird ideas, Sakuya. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. It's really difficult for birds to play music, seeing as they don't have fingers. So we need to encourage that in the population. That is because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Le Bel. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. Suddenly we're in a Phoenix Wright game. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Nice! I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, jeez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Le Bel family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Le Bel family? What mockery is this? I'm only half watching, so I've been assuming that all the asides are canon. I'm happy with that. We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. It's me. You want me. Just saying. I just gave you a little push. Tosaka. Yes? I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Sakuya, you don't want to live in this cave, man. It is not as nice as your usual accommodations.
He would have to hunt for his own food.
No, we're a hunter-gatherer. We could provide for both of us. But it's not going to be a good lifestyle for him. Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Tosaka. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. We probably should have given him a jacket or something. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. And I pray that our future will be a happy one. Did we get an epilogue? I don't think we've ever had an epilogue before. Wake up! It's morning, Sakuya! Silence. The hall of your fathers has... Okay, so apparently this is our family home. The hall of your fathers has many lumps and sharp rocks, Tosaka. Geez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert is today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food! That's an improvement. By the way... What is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. Only of you. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Tosaka. Okay.
She is such an optimist.
She is. It's alarming. To Ash. Salutations. I trust you are well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... Well, I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu, Sakazaki Yuya. How is he still alive? Has he not been murdered by Shu
I
yet?
think it's because you talked to him in the store.
Oh, okay. He lives in your house, eats your food, and is completely useless. Yep, we do have an arrogant artist boyfriend who mooches off us. Yeah, that's about how it goes. But we've made it through Sakuya's route. And now we only have to do the alt routes and whatever other endings people are laughing at me over.
I'm pretty sure there's a second Sakuya ending.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of second endings that I haven't done yet. Okay, so we'll check out the archive. I can never remember which ones have filled in. It was 3. No, they're not. Yeah, they don't go with the thing. Okay, I think it was this one. We have chosen to let the Dove Party agent who has infiltrated the school operate freely for the time being. A number of incoming students have proven to be quite fascinating. If possible, please examine the details in the attached documents. I do not think they will oppose me. Okay. So, votes on who we should shittily romance next. I think we've got an Azami ending, Sakuya, we have the other shoe ending. Is there another Yuya ending? Okay, I'm being begged to do the full shoe ending. Let's see, let's just see which ending that is. So it must be ending 10? Once you go full shoe, you never go back because you're dead. It's true.
There we go.
Okay. And also there are apparently a lot of endings that I haven't... Yep. Okay. So, ending 10. Let's go back